Quaid Azam, Part 42. As you sow, so shall you reap. We are told, tried, no doubt, to repeat this overused axiom, but here it is nevertheless very apt, for having sown the seeds of separation, what started limitedly as a separate electorate kept growing and spreading until it finally became a demand for a separate nation. Let us pause in that fateful year of 1905, once this new eastern Bengal, a Muslim majority province, had got established leading Muslims, then began to see clearly its many advantages. With this vision, new self-interest took birth. That is why any Hindu-led anti-partition agitation appealed to the Muslim as an interference in what they considered by then as already theirs, a rightful due, their own Muslim province. Limited issues like Minto's acceptance of the Fuller's resignation in August 1906 over the government of India's refusal to support reprisal against school agitators, the Siraj Ganj came across as a victory for Hindu agitators just when the Muslims in Muslim majority province were basking in the then unfamiliar sun of official favor. This eventually brought the Muslim of East Bengal politically nearer to their co-religionist in the North India, again totally unexpectedly. However, all this was of little avail, for in the new province of Eastern Bengal, things became worse as Lovett records history of the Indian national movement, as purely sentimental appeals were ineffectual to excite sufficient popular sympathy. The Hindu leaders of the anti-partition movement, searching for a national hero, endeavored to import from Bombay to the cult of Shivaji and appeal to the religion of the multitude by placing their efforts under the patronage of Kali, the goddess of strength and destruction. The many dice of fate were already rolling unstoppably, as we are able to now to see, but we do so with that helpless clarity of hindsight. Almost unavoidably, the Congress identified itself with this agitation. In turn, the Muslim, galvanized by these events, persuaded their leaders to realize that the call of the time was for assertive action, and that it was a must for the sheer self-preservation. It is in consequence of all these agitations that the famous Shimla deputation to Lord Minto was organized in 1906, but about that too in some detail later. Politics of identity. In this period of shift and of transformation, an important development in Muslim polity was the emergence of a young Muslim element, and this was at the beginning of the 20th century. This young element, drawn mostly from the lawyers and the professionals, quite often the members of land-owning families, but now better endowed with the education and awareness, was politically an assertive lot. They emerged challenging the existing, the conservative. These young came largely from the United Province, Uttar Pradesh, and included people like Muhammad Ali, his brother Shaukat Ali, Muhammad Ali Johar, his brother Shaukat Ali Gohar, and Hakim Ajmal Khan. Conservative of ilk of Nawab Sahib Dhaka were alarmed at the vehemence of protest voiced by the younger elements, as for example when Mohsin al-Mulk gave in to the government over Urdu.